Vegas. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Martin Olson.
Leading off.
Yeah.
Gerald West steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lim on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ball popped up. James hauls it in for the out. One down. Rafael Alvarez digs in now.
22.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Alvarez needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That misses the zone. And the count now 2-0.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at first, one away. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That'll fire up the dugout. That's a special one. 100 career homers. It's 2-0. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Now it's the right fielder, Scott Barnwell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swings through that.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The next offering misses. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. 3. 3.
One out. Runner at second. West getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Next pitch misses way outside. Upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there, and now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ball, no.
Alvarez, the next to hit,
1
takes
ball,
ball 1.
No strike.
Alvarez, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting third in the lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Stops it on a slide. Here's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Now to the bottom of the second. White Sox 4, and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Ronald Rodriguez. Spencer back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Barnwell on the move to the alley. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. So in. Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Now
pitching change here, Fernando Del Villar.
Number 36.
A tough spot to make your major league debut with the bases loaded.
Man, no kidding. Trial by fire, I guess, but I got to think they would have rather given him a chance to make his debut in a less stressful situation, and all I can say is best of luck.
Purcell in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. On the money. Nice play. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but can't get anyone across. We head down to the home half. Back now at Progressive Field. And the batter now. Gerald West, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he
Now
tried to do a little bit
number
too much.
22.
Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Alvarez steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Barnwell. 1 for 2. Gets the call. Strike 1. So runner at second, 2 down. Rodriguez now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. White Sox 4 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Del VR back to work. That one missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Francesco Herman preparing to come on if needed. Lewis getting loose as well. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Yeah.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Next offering upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The pitch. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 2.
That one outside. And now 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Cedeno in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-2.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position at 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And here is John Purcell. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
This one in the air, right field, far under it, nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's check
off
out
for
the
the
latest
Guardians.
news from around the
Right
league.
fielder.
So the Guardians. And we're back. Top 6. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chang-Ho Lim. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Number
That's about as
27.
textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
Now that's
Here's the
number
catcher,
22.
Rafael Alvarez. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Del VR checks the runner, and he's back in safely. And a foul ball. Man at second. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's too high. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls.
1 out and a runner at second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses, and the count is filled up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Caught him looking for the K.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball
Number
4.
25.
Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Scott Barnwell steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
One.
1-1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. White Sox 4 and the Guardians 3. Bottom of the 6th. Step. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ronald Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump.
Runner takes off. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it.
Pitching for Chicago.
White Sox going with a new arm, Scott Rock.
Ball 4. Take your base.
So bases loaded with one away. James will hit next. There's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Popped up. Barnwell on the move towards foul ground. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And up next for Cleveland, Tom Hines. He's 2 for 2. First pitch, not close. Check swing, called strike. And a count 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Tim Ross. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. James. He's got it. And there's one away. Steve Price steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it drops in.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now Kurt Sweat. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now the batter now, David Cedeno. And that drops in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now, a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't. Want to put the fate of your at bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and it got burned.
Now here is John Purcell.
No,
check swing, and that's a ball. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the corner.
2-2.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 5-3. Back after this.
Now pitching for Chicago.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Bong.
That's ball 4.
Now pitching for the Guardians.
Next is the designated hitter, Gerald West. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
No.
There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. That one the other way. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, number 22.
And up next for Chicago, Rafael Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. 1 away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Called strike right there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
One and 2 here. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Barnwell now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Out to short, Rodriguez. Jumps, throws, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
So 2. So a man at first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ronald Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Wrong. In his second season, just 21 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Gomes gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, number 4.
And now the right fielder, Oliver. So runner at second, 2 down. Hines now at the plate. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Duncan Woodson. 2 outs,
Now
runner on first.
batting.
So in now for
Number
Cleveland,
35.
Andrew Shanebeast.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the
0-1.
tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, White Sox 7 and the Guardians 6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Reggie
Now pitching
Santos.
for the
Just
Guardians.
trying to keep this one close here, and this is
Number
where
Well, 1-run game. J.J. Manning digs in for the Guardians. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. That's a big first out right there, and
Now
that changes
batting.
things.
Number
yeah, you can
33.
kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Boom. In the box now. Takes strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one almost got him. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to the left, Ross. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
That's why you hug the lines
Now
on the
batting,
corners late in the ball game
27.
like this, positioned perfectly.
Edgar Gomes digs in for the Guardians. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone.
just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Gage Gomes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same.
And now here. One down. And next for the Angels, Solomon Buck. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Batting third, left.
Ball four. Take your base.
And here is Solomon Buck. Caught looking his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Slings to first in time.
Ball four. Take your base. First base. You're out. You're out. Three.
Base is empty, one away. Solomon Buck, the next to hit for the Angels. That one not close. Ball one. One out, base is empty. There's the strike.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Blanco sizing this one up, corrals it. And that quickly 2 away.
Now
Adolfo
batting.
Chavez digs in
Number
now.
18.
1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And the Angels are gone in order. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on. 2 outs, runner at first. So in now for the Angels, Solomon Buck. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
4 runs already in the frame. Here the bottom of the 7th.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Lined in the left center. Base hit. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. And they're up by 4.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now the left fielder, Adolfo Chavez. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back in Anaheim.
That's ball 4.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own.
Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today.
Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. You're out. 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 3. You're out. 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 You're out. 3. Out. 3. 3.
63.
And welcome back to the ball. Ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tom Katimer. On the inside corner for a strike.
You're out. Three.
And your final 6-2. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Ray Ayala.
Well, obviously last year was a difficult.
One down. Allen Reynolds getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. And that one missing low. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
So one out, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Ben Haney. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. That one inside. 3-2 now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Rodriguez makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting the third baseman, Jeff Wells.
Three. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. 3. You're out. Out.
We go to man at first. Up next for the Rangers, Ben Haney. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Simo.
That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out.
Ben Haney stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 low. The Royals leading by 5 here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That's whipped, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. And ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One strike away. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him! And that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to.
First pitch moments away, and towing the slab in this one, Brian Caraballo. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Leading off.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Random. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to.
You're out.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jermaine Stokes stands in for the Phillies. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just It's having a hard time catching up.
Two outs, base is empty. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill, Alexi Delgado. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, ZRA last.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Joaquin Ibanez. Misses outside. 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Foul ball. And there's a ball. And it's fouled away. Little off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets strand 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens. Jose Amoros now at the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Strike on the inside corner. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's
Fong dives back in safely. Bounced up the middle. Random on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Bottom of 1 out, base is empty. Jason Gill up now for the Mets. Outside, Delgado in his 3rd season, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. No score here in the 2nd. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Batting
trusted
7.
his hands. Nice job.
That's ball 4. 3.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And now the DH, Ahmad McLeod. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-0.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Hammered, base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2-1.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, Stokes. digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
He was late there. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And a count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Compton at third. McLeod over at second. Espinoza over at first with one away. Base hit. One run is in. The throw to third. And he'll pull into second safely.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way.
Ball 4, take the base.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Ibanez, the next to hit.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And that's
Ball
off
next
the inside edge. 2-2. That one missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Murillo getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ground ball could be 2. Magruder tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Base is empty, one away. Jose Amaros stands in for the Phillies. And that one missing low.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009. And Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
One down, base is empty.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Delgado back to work. That's through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 0-2 stays alive. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
That's ball 4. 3. 3. You're out.
So now the DH spot, Ahmad McLeod, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. McLeod measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That clips the corner. And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard. Roger Espinoza stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
0-1.
Joaquin Ibanez digs in now. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Now this offense. Has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they're down 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Richie Gaspar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nope,
Stokes up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Action in the Mets bullpen. Barry Myers up and loosening in the pen. Medrano also throwing. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
One down. Next is the designated hitter, Jason Gill. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. The Phils trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Alexi Delgado won't go any further tonight. And a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New pitcher on here, Marlon DeYoung.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Sims in the box now. Takes strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Omar Nunez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Quintero also getting ready. A 1 down. And fouled off. Gill stands at first with 1 out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2 count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And that is that. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Michael Medrano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Akio Fong. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that is. And here's the first baseman, Jose Amoros.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one missing inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Line drive. Calderon pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 30.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, number 12.
DeYoung back to work. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
to the left side, but it is well foul. And now it's 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Ernesto Calderon. In the air, left side. Stokes has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. So up next for New York, Patrick Johnson. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball, that's outside.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Mets.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
26.
Barry Myers. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the Phillies catcher, Joe Brandom. First pitch misses. Myers, in his rookie season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
2-0.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And there's the strike. Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Here comes a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ahmad McLeod stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Anything
Now
but pretty right
number
there,
26.
but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of...
Pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ramon
Number 4.
Lantigua. This is his 3rd time out this year. Jermaine Stokes stands in for the Phillies. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that's in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late.
Makes the catch. One down. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. And now for the Phillies, Miles Middleton. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And the first offering is not close.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Right-handed reliever. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second of the year. It's 6-0.
Both his home runs have been grand slams.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
One down. Bobby Magruder stands in for the Phillies. And that's through there for a strike. It's over. 3. It's a bit of a blowout now. Which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Joaquin Ibanez up now for the Mets. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Omar Nunez getting loose out there. Quintero warming up as well. And ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Murillo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Ibanez, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the air out to center. Espinoza on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
in the dirt. Next offering upstairs. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. 3-1. And a strike in there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stokes in position, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jose
Leading off for the
Amoros.
Phillies, first baseman, number 22.
Outside. Ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Dan Villa up and throwing. Takatsu getting cranked up as well. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Fielder, number 22.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Up and in, and the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0.
No strike.
Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
On the ground to third. And that goes foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Random in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Popped up. Middleton on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch
Now
right there.
batting,
Just a low
number
90s
12.
fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Random stands in now and watches strike one. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Just off the inside edge.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
DeYoung is just 1 strike away. That one down the line, and foul ball. And that misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Jason Tate.
Leading off
Well,
for
last
the
year
Dodgers.
kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Tommy
Batting
Goff
second, third
with his
baseman,
first major
number
league hit.
29.
And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Miles.
That's ball 4.
So the go-ahead run at scoring position.
Number 0.
Morgan. Now at the plate. Morgan matched a homer in his last game. Valdez checks the runner. Cross. Back in on a dive. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Cross around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
And next.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3. First base. 3.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Quinn Monroe. Ground ball up the middle. Snyder tosses to first. That ends the frame. 1 left for LA. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park.
You're out. Out.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mark Carver. Tate back to work. Just
No, that's a ball.
missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Slice the other way and foul. The count 2-1. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one hammered way back there.
No,
And he
that's
dropped
out.
it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. That one
Take it back.
misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of
Now
tells
batting,
you that
number
that's the pitch he
28.
has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Goff. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one outside. Ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Snyder to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next to hit for the Nats, Ricky Morgan. RBI single his last time up. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This one high in the air to left center. Monroe sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's two down.
First base.
Go ahead run on base. Monroe the next to hit. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Carver swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And midway in the fourth, all tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, number 31.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Goff goes 5 feet 9 inches, just 19 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So digging in.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now here's the center fielder, Quinn Monroe. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So they back in Washington, D.C. One out, base is empty. Digging in, Ricky Morgan. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that's in there at the knees. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Tosses across the first. That's it out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Imasa in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. That's the third. And that one handled. That's the third out. And the Nationals gone in. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Mark Carver. 18. Navarro back to work. There's a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. There's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Olszewski tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Now for Washington, Ricky Morgan. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2.
Count's full.
In the dirt. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Richard Imasa.
Now pitching for
the shortstop at the plate, Ricky Larson. 1 for 3. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Silva, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, And he works in a slider. The shortstop takes the ball. The other way, and foul ball. And a base hit. Man at first, nobody out. And now it's going to be Rafael Valdez. Splits the plate, 0-1. Larson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Gann batting with one down, takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Johnny Knowles, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Next offering is fouled back. Still only one out here in the inning. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That to right. Carver brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now batting, number 32.
Here's the second baseman, Shea Snyder. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. There goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
2 outs. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 4 runs on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Darryl Travis. Now here is Quinn Monroe. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And it's even up. 2 out, space is empty. That one way outside. And a count 2-1.
Ball inside.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty much
batting,
gifted
number
him first
18.
base with a quick free pass.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Mark Carver, just missed. Monroe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
That's out the corner.
And that is out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Tommy Goff getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling with your.
It's the Athletics and the Chicago Cubs. Just about ready to go. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Tyler Medrano. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill in this one, Steven Ariano. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well,
so the go-ahead run in scoring position. Urbina digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Popped up. James squeezes it, and there's two down. Next to hit. One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Lonnie Winter. First pitch, and he just misses. Winter measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And another ball.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Blake over at first with one away. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it's on the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top half of the third inning. Leading off, David Diaz. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yo, what's up? How was your game? You go to the one that y'all won or you
The
lost?
thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
I would both tell you.
And he didn't like the call.
Yeah, that second game looked good because it had the, what's his name, Schindler or Scheidler.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Step in.
Ball four, take the base.
I'll be right back.
Martin Urbina. And that one upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. And down 2-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. One out, bases empty. Smash down the left field line. Sanchez makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center
And
fielder,
now Wayne Mayer reached out an error his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
First base.
Ray Richardson now at the plate. He had a big 3-run homer at his first trip. Inside, just missed. Mayer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off, throw to first. Mayer back on a dive. Just missed.
2-0.
Two outs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to
you
keep
met
that
3
base
people? Oh, yeah, that's nice.
well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Punts coming on. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the cut. Three. Base is empty with 2 away. Now a chance for Lonnie Winter. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through.
Yeah, my brother went to the Reds game one time at Votto and Ellie.
But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Nothing doing there for the A's. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back.
Take your base.
So a man at first. And stepping in is the speedy David Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Nasty pitch right there. Strike 1.
You know, these A's, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
On the ground right side. There's one. Back to first. Not in time.
We just play a game every day. Play the games every day.
Second baseman, Leonard James.
Leonard James up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Squirts away a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
The 1-0. Late with the swing there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And now the lefty on the ground. And a base hit right there.
I'm about to start simulating this season.
After a 1-out single. Next up for the A's. Medina will hit next.
I usually watch the rookies at the start of the year, and then I go to the All-Star game, All-Star break.
Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that drops in for a strike.
Do the All-Star break, do the call-ups.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
No, I ain't seen it.
Got him looking for the K, and he strikes out the side of the fifth. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no.
I thought most pitches were with 3
They make a
fingers.
change to start the sixth. The new pitch. Winter, the next to hit. That one misses. Ball one. Late. Off the first with 2
not
away.
even close. When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at throwing the running game.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One striker.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, I ain't messed with a baseball in years.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Rip to right, base hit. Throw stops the lead.
All the ones I got are autographed, so I don't throw them around.
The center fielder, number 8, Jesus.
And here is Jesus punts. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Yeah, I got Griffey, Votto.
Hammered left field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in.
I got
Close play.
the biggest one I got over here, Deion
They
fans.
trail by 1.
Back-to-back base hits. That can be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball, but he did a great job.
I got that one out of like the. You can buy like I think they're called Hit Parade or whatever.
Chance out to even this game if they can put a ball in play.
It's like a random mystery box. You get one autographed baseball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Diaz getting ready to hit. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Yeah, Deion plays football and baseball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like NFL and MLB.
He's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one missed, now 3-0.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you got to get that final out.
Ken Griffey Jr. He was a hometown kid. He was
Ball 4, 2 aboard.
after he left Seattle or whatever he came
The
here.
last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 2 outs. James digs in now.
A lot of people say he wasted his career here, but
You got to get ready to jump on the
I like to watch
He
him.
got one right there, but let the bat on his shoulder.
Next offer is in.
And the tickets were cheap back in those days. Like you go to the game for like $7, bro.
And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He scores, and the A's tie it up. Runner around third. Relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the.
I used to sit like at the Great American Ballpark. I used to sit like right where the home runs get hit. I think it was like $13. Now they're like 70 or 60 or something.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sammy Marcello.
Now pitching to the
Now comes 4-hole hitter Wayne Mayer. And a strike on the outside edge.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now
Yeah, I'm talking about like 20 years ago when everything was cheap.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Tied at 4.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball.
I remember taking my brother to wrestling all the time back in the day. Now you can't get a ticket for under $200. Most pay-per-view, you're talking like probably cheapest you can get is like $2,000. Ridiculous.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter.
WWE because it's crazy.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
I think it was last year somebody paid $80,000 sitting like third row.
Comes up empty with a swing there.
What
This
the?
guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In the air, left field, down the line. Sanchez puts it away. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of
I have no idea.
He's going to be able to go
This new company that took him over.
Instead of a fly out to left.
I knew it was going to be bad because they own UFC too, and UFC is expensive as shit.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
It probably costs like probably 30 grand to sit down on like first like 15 rows.
We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4.
Because you got all the celebrities, like there's mostly celebrities.
We have a new pitcher on the mound, Domingo Delgado.
And he comes on here for the first time this season.
So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Winter will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Ball on there.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were set.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging to third. To the plate. Save. And we are tied.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good.
Here comes the manager out of the
Pitching for the
pitcher in the
Chicago
game of the
Cubs.
Cubs, Carlos Santiago.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Diaz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Santiago keeping it close. Santiago, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 1-2. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Can't put him away.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. There's two away. And we're back. Bottom of the eighth. So up now for Chicago. Martin Urbina. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, I used to love to do that when I was young.
Reyes back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands. Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you...
Now,
Cyrus Schreiber into the game. Looks like we got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Pedro Rivera. So bases loaded with one away. Ullman, the next to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. I think ultimately, you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. Fall off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. So they're all loaded up. Swinging a ground ball. And it's just foul. That was close. That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters.
Elbowed out to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is out line, and he's in to score. It's 6-6.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's the shortstop, Sidney English. He's already homered here in this one.
We might have a dramatic inning in store, partner. One big swing, and they jump out in front.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Going on. The A's bullpen has some movement. DJ McGee appears to be getting loose. Noble getting loose as well. Swings and pulls a foul to the right side. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the next pitch is way outside. Two on, two outs. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Sanchez. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Tied at 6. And the batter now, Esteban Valdez.
Valdez need to pick it up at 100. Crazy.
Fouled off. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base.
He's a batting title player.
And fouled off. And this is inside. And there's a ball.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's the third Ullman. In plenty of time to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
The first.
Gotta be smart here.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
I know he had like a 90-something plus power.
The pitch out in pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one's in there 0-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Franklin Melendez preparing to come on if needed. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
I've still seen him hit him off left-hander, so I know he can.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That's hard hit in the line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they go. Johnny Noble on a pitch here. He's making his second appearance of the season. Now it's the second baseman, Demetrius McCann.
7. Johnny
First strike.
Noble.
Left field, Sanchez on his way over. And a quick out number 1. Now here is Joel Rodriguez. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout.
He can walk it off, though.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9.
I think any of the next 5 have a chance to hit a home run.
Up the middle, James. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Jim Trainer. He's already homered in this game. That just misses. 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Outside low, ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
On the ground to third.
Nice play, Rizzer.
That's the third
Nice
out,
play.
and we're headed to extras.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
We're in extras here, and now the right fielder, Mark Cuevas. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Just missed.
This guy could have been one of the best people in the league, but he didn't have a high potential. I still consider him one of the best, but he's at his like potential 84, 85, so he can't like. I think honestly I might up his potential because he's been dominant. Might bump him up to like 88, 89 so he can grow a little bit.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1 now. There's your strike. Next pitch is slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him a call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Oh, he botches it. In comes the run from second, and they lead it into 10th. And he's into second with nobody out. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now the guy on second threatening to score more runs. It's good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Blake now at the plate. Now
Ooh, that
check
was
down
close.
at second, back safely.
Close.
That one close, rule the ball. And that's ball 1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. William Coe up and loosening in the pen. Theophanopoulos also throwing. They're down 2 balls and a strike.
Only the 1-8 standing up. I love the guy right now.
There's that slider. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Winter in now, takes ball 1 off. the plate.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch in for a strike. And it's 2-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Could pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Punts in the box now. Take strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball, perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Oh, 2 now. And that one almost hit him.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Walking around.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's one gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, David Diaz. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Inside, just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Bases loaded, one away. Here in the top half of the 10th. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Sean Theophanopoulos.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
James at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hopefully I can't throw a strike.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages.
I ain't switching the pitcher.
Bases full. Risser getting ready to hit. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. The 2-1 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 2-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Two outs. Rip towards third.
No. Oh.
Sends it across to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And come to the bottom of the 10th. So up now for Chicago, Martin Verbena. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground out to short. To first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Wayne Mayer, the next cup to hit.
Wayne Mayer.
And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here comes the skipper. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Miguel Vasquez. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. 2 on, 1 out. Richard will hit next. On the ground, 2 ball. And he can't come up with it. To second, and he's safe. In comes the run from third. It's 10-7. First and second, 1 out. Rivera, the next. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
2 ball, no strike.
Smoked on the ground a second. There's one. Over to first, save. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Willie Buckley.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that's it for a strike. It's 0-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out.
Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Braden.
Ball four, take your base. You're out. Three, out. Three, out. You're out. You're out.
Adam Lowry up now for the Brewers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Diego Zap. Next for Milwaukee, Adam Lowry doubled his first time up. And a foul ball. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-2 now. And that one is inside ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is. We're back, and they make a change to.
First base. 3. Ball four, take your base.
Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Adam Lowry. There's a strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's ball four. 3.
the center fielder, Freddie Ladd.
The center fielder, Freddie Ladd.
Black back to work. Towards first. Throws to first. In time. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Well, he's doing a nice job
Now
of
batting,
keeping the
the
ball
first
out of the
baseman,
air.
Ryan.
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the first baseman, Bryant Griffin. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Henry DeYoung. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Up and in, and it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess.
Oh yeah, there's a Yankees to Houston queue going on. They got 2 pitchers from y'all. They left them join at the same time. Like he joined last year, and then he joined last year. I think I went through the other one that you. I'll keep an eye on it though. Any more, dude? I'll see that fun Pirates. Hurry up, Orlando.
Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate.
It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way. So, almost ready to get underway, showing the slab.
That motherfucker just be hitting, bro.
And now, Steve Whitlock.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shot of that milestone.
Just missed. Whitlock needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take it at bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Random hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
And now the first baseman, Steve Whitlock. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. First pitch misses. That's down and in.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Dominate on at first, nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Column. So runner at second, 2 down. Whitlock now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And takes low for ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Dominate around third. He'll score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the
Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out. 3. That's ball 4.
Steve Whitlock, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And at the plate for
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. Three, you're out. Three, you're out.
And up next for Miami, Steve Whitlock.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Base hit into the outfield. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. 6-5 back within a run.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend your baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Substitution being made at first. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, Joe Rogers. Now the batter now, Dan Collum. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. And now the DH, Parker Kubek. That one misses. Ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Yeah.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swung on, belted. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And the Padres manager making his way toward. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Omar Cannon. Go ahead, run on base. Valdez getting ready to hit. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swinging a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Randall under it. And that's the 3rd out. So back here in San Diego, here's the second baseman, Jason Gillis. Rico back to work. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Jermaine Lockett getting ready to go. And there's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But
and a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Chris Gorzelski will hit next.
The shortstop, Chris Gorzelski.
First offering, and it just misses. There's a swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Misses off the plate. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Elton Pruitt. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. One down. Winning run on at first. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now at the plate, Deacon Aquino. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Padres win it on a walk-off 7-6.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
One-run game. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the hill for the. scoring position, no outs. Moya, the next to hit. Inside move to second. Lerma dives back in safely. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. The throw, tag, and he's out. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Rolled over to third, Parrish. And there's two away. And digging in for San Francisco, Will Smith. In there for strike one. Sweeney, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2025. That misses the zone, 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reaching for it and brings it in. Top of the second, and now the right.
Ball four, take your base. 3. Ball four, take your base. That's ball four.
So up next, Leo Feliz.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That is upstairs for ball one. Robert stands at second with no outs. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Pickoff move to second. Robert back in on a dive. There's a line drive to left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Williams hauls it in to end the inning. One hit in the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Leo Feliz. Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That's too low. And the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Inside.
Nope,
2-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First base.
Next to hit, Eddie Moya. 0 for 2 in this one. Pop up here, third base side. Thacker hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now.
Ball 4, take your base.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Leo Feliz. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Swinging a foul straight back. Just missing there. The count now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch inside. 3-2 now. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Snyder sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at
You're out. 3 out.
Eddie Moya getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a slow roller. 1 at second. Out. And it's a double play to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Tigers 10 and the Giants 3. Back here in and up next for the Giants, Leo Feliz. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Robert at first, 1 gone. Next
No,
one
that's off the
misses,
plate. Ball
and
two.
that's ball 2. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Final score here today, 10-3 for Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. First pitch. So just about set now. And towing the slab, DeAndre Kahn. 3. And now here's the veteran DH, Steve Whitlock. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Whitlock, in his 8th season, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Nope, ball 4. Take your base.
He did not
take the base.
Two outs, runner at first. And now here's the Marlins DH, Steve Whitlock. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Ball 4. 3.
Down the number 2 hitter, Steve Whitlock.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Steve Whitlock, the next up for the Marlins. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
So bases all loaded up. Conklin, the next to hit. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that is out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get to it, and it eats him up. One runs in, still finds a way to get off and throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 4-4.
That's a big-time clutch performance move. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build.
They turn things over to the southpaw, George Franco. He's making his 4th appearance. To the season. And at the plate for Miami, Bryant Buchanan, 1 for 3. And he takes a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball with the go-ahead run at third here at the top of the ninth. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, one out. Line drive.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Lenny Domine. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Trowbridge, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stay with the play, and that'll end the inning. A rally in the top of the ninth, and we've got a whole new ball game. And we are tied 4-4. Now into the ball game on defense, Spencer Lopes. He takes over in right.
Leading off.
On to extra innings. Now it's going to be Steve Whitlock. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments.
That's ball four. Ball four. Take your base. Three. You're out. Out. Three. First base.
Two outs, bases full. Pruitt getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
The Padres down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins even this series up at a game apiece. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Kevin Duke. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there. On the hill, A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Leo Feliz in the box now. Takes strike one. Fouled off down the right side. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. One out, runner at second. Feliz will hit next.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're up by 3.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping.
First base. 3.
One out, runner at second. Raimo, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On a line out towards center. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Leo Feliz. Feliz needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And
Ball
that's
one.
off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 3.
This one kicks away a little as he
Full
can't
count.
squeeze it. Runner stays put at third. Gill waits to bat for the Giants. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. One left for San Francisco.
Ball four.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Phillies digs in now. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Foul ball. Two outs.
Ball.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Full count.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. In the air, left field. Williams snags it, and that is that. A run, a hit, and a man. And
Three. Out. Three. Three. You're out. Out. Three.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain.